The angel of the Lord appeared to Gideon, who was cleaning wheat in a cave, scared because of the Midianites. And he said, "The Lord is with you, you mighty warrior." "Sir," Gideon said, "if the Lord is with us, why did all this happen to us? And where are all the miracles our ancestors told us about? Didn't they say the Lord brought us up out of Egypt? But now the Lord abandoned us and handed us over to the Midianites." The Lord turned and said to him, "Go with the strength you have and rescue Israel from the Midianites. I'm sending you." "But Lord," Gideon said, "how can I rescue them? My clan is the weakest in the whole tribe, and I'm the least in my entire family." The Lord said to him, "I will be with you, and you will destroy the Midianites as you are fighting against one man." Then Gideon said to God, "If you're truly going to use me to rescue Israel as you promised, prove it to me this way. I will put a wool fleece on the threshing floor tonight. If the fleece is wet with dew in the morning, but the ground is dry, then I will know that you're going to help me rescue Israel as you promised." And this is just what happened. When Gideon got up early the next morning, he squeezed the fleece wrong out a whole bowl full of water. Then Gideon said to God, "Please don't be angry with me, but let me make one more request. Let me use the fleece for one more test. This time, let the fleece remain dry while the ground around is wet with dew." So that night, God did as Gideon asked. The fleece was dry in the morning, but the ground was covered with dew. Then the Spirit of the Lord clothed Gideon with power. He blew a ram's horn as the battle cried. So Gideon and his army got up early and went. The armies of Midian were camped north of them, in the valley near the hill of Moreh. And the Lord said to Gideon, "You have too many warriors with you. If I let all of you fight the Midianites, the Israelites will be proud and say they saved themselves by their own strength. Therefore, tell the people, whoever is afraid can leave this mountain and go home." So 22,000 of them went home, leaving only 10,000 who were willing to fight. But the Lord told Gideon, "There's still too many. Bring them down to the spring, and I will test them to determine who will go with you and who will not." When Gideon took his warriors down to the water, the Lord said to him, "Divide the men into two groups. In one group, put all those who put water in their hands and lap it up with their tongues like a dog. And the other group, put all who kneel down and drink water with their mouths in the street." Only 300 of the men drank with their hands, and all the others got down on their knees and drank with their mouth. The Lord said to Gideon, "With these 300 men I will rescue you and give you victory over the Midianites. Send all the others home." So Gideon collected the provisions and sent them home, but he kept 300 men with him. The Midianite camp was in the valley, just below Gideon. That night, the Lord said, "Get up, go to the Midianite camp, for I have given you victory over them. But if you're afraid to attack, go down to the camp with your servant. Listen to what the Midianites are saying, and you will be encouraged. Then you'll be eager to attack." So Gideon took his servant and went down to the edge of the enemy camp. The armies of Midian had settled on the valley like locusts. The camels were too many to count. Gideon crept up just as the man was telling his companion about a dream. The man said, "I had a dream, and in my dream a loaf of barley bread came tumbling down into the Midianite camp. It hit a tent, turned it over, and knocked it flat." His companion said, "Your dream can only mean one thing. God has given Gideon, son of Joash the Israelite, victory over Midian and all its allies." When Gideon heard the dream and its interpretation, he bowed down and worshipped before the Lord. Then he returned to the Israelite camp. And he told them, "Get up, for the Lord has given you victory over the Midianites." He divided the 300 men into 3 groups and gave them each a ram's horn and a clay jar with a torch in it. Then he said to them, "Keep your eyes on me. When I come to the edge of the camp, do as I do, and when I shout, say for the Lord and for Gideon." It was just after midnight, after the changing of the guard, when Gideon and the 100 men with him reached the edge of the Midianite camp. They held the blazing torches in their left hand and the horns in the right. Suddenly, they blew the ram's horns and broke their clay jars, shouting, "For the Lord